Do you love old cars and trucks? Join us on Bring 'em Back to Life, where we search the salvage yards and backyards of America to find that gold mine of a parts car or that restorable gem in the rough. Come with us down memory lane as we elevate the status of our salvage yards to outdoor museums of automotive history.
Today, Renee and I are in Cut Bank, Montana. We've been joined by my Facebook friend, Kayla Randancer, and her mom from Kalispell, and Dave Bell and Shane Hagel. Missing from the photo is Merle Shortman, one of the three-man team planning the auction of the decade in Montana of Jim's Auto Wrecking and Repair here in Cut Bank. The first car we looked at this morning here in Montana for the auction site Rustless in Montana is this little 67 Fiat Model 600D. Look at this very pretty straight 1972 AMC Matador that has not been vandalized and appears to be rust-free. Front seat and back seat. And it was an automatic transmission. There's some parts on the floor which make it look like the engine might be disassembled somewhat. But here it is. Boy, that even sounded nice. Okay, these three antique gas pumps will be part of this August auction. That one is a Wayne, as well as this one. This one has two tags on it, but I can't read the name. It's older than the two other ones. And here's another Wayne gas pump. Oh, there's a Rio. Federal, yeah. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. There's an early General Motors Corporation. Oh, here's the tractor lineup. McCormick Daring, two of them. That was probably a John Deere spreader. Series 1, Model N. A McCormick Daring Caterpillar. There must have been a McCormick Daring dealer around here years ago. And Oliver.
This one you want to stop and get a picture of the...
Well, just look at this antique contraption that Dave is showing me that's obviously had to do with early road construction. And it's an early road grader. Had to be pulled by oxen or horses. Russell reversible. I believe that date is 1910, Dave.
Yeah, that's right.
It's in pretty nice condition. Realistically. You spin either of those wheels to switch the blade. Do you know what kind of a harvester this was?
We're not sure what that is. It's first we thought maybe it was like a gravel crusher. Somebody put it together, but there's a little bit up the top here, then a belt.
It's called the Western Bearcat from Hastings, Nebraska. The Western Land Roller Company. And this will be up for auction in August. Well, there's no doubt about this one. It's a General Motors truck. GMC. with their signature chrome grille. Little extra goodies on it. That's a nice shape. And this Chevrolet 6500 model has no rust in the fenders, no rust in the cab corners, all the way down to the running board, no rot in the running boards. The bottom of the door is rust free. Maximum GVW, 16,000 pounds. And here's the VIN number, X255J. This was a Janesville truck, and it's a 55. And it looks like it's never been driven in salt. The floor is rust free. This is a really, really nice project. Look at the tops of the fenders. What a sweet truck for somebody. Early 50s era Ford. There's a dual project right there. There's an old International Harvester. Look at this little Chevrolet truck. Look at the running board, the bonnet, the dash. It's not rotten at all. The steering wheel's a little beat, but hey, just a piece of wood with some metal on it. Chevrolet. And of course most farmers, when they were using them around the farm, took the driver's doors off so they wouldn't get in their way, so they're lost. But this one has the two headlights on the seat, which were missing, and there's the other door in the back to the driver's side. So that Mercury was Merle's dad's car. Full-size Mercury, guys. Okay, we'll just go down this row. The 50s, maybe late 40s. There's a Crestline, that must be a 53. There's a 53 Merc. That other Mercury was a Mercury 8. There's a Studebaker. Well, I can't shut my camera off, but it's there, so we'll show it.
You can edit it. I don't know how that car ended up in this row.
That's a little hot rod, that one. There's a Studebaker truck, a Corvair. That's a 58 or 9 Ford. This one here was on your website. My grandson would love one of them. They're little, those old Volkswagen, he likes them.
This is an old Power Wagon with a Chevrolet cab on it.
Oh, okay, I can see that, sure. Oh, that was ingenious. That was likely a military vehicle that somebody salvaged for personal use.
Yeah, it's the first car I've seen with any rust at the bottom of the door.
That black one?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a 1951.
Yeah, but the other 50s, there's like no rust.
None, no.
The rocker panels are all there. Amazing.
I think that's a 57 Caddy. I'm not positive. Coupe too, another 53 Merc. It's one of the last Studebaker pickups. Ooh, a Marlin. I videotaped one exactly like that recently.
I notice a lot of these have their plates still on them. Do they not have to turn plates in this state when they
Nope.
finish them? They don't. Well, that's one of the reasons I asked, because if someone wants to buy one of these and restore it, if the state requires a title, then the question would be, do you have titles? I know some of the states have been in, titles not required on some of the older cars. Some states still require a title in order to sell it as a car to restore or a vehicle to restore.
The station wagon is really completely intact.
Yeah, and it's a two-door station wagon. Wow. I didn't know Rambler made one. Yeah, that's clean, rust-free too. Yeah, 66 Chevelle, four-door hardtop. No, that's a four-door sedan.
Now, is this the smaller of the 2 yards that you're showing us?
Yes.
This is the smaller one then.
There'll be some people coming for that.
Yeah, I got some 240s.
Yes, sirree. And here's something that Kayla spotted and thought it was pretty unique. A complete Ford Econoline.
Quite a collection, isn't it?
That yellow. That's,
We saw a modern vehicle that color the other day.
I know it. It was a Suburban.
That's a pretty nice little Le Mans there. Oh, that's a Catalina there. Yeah, we got to get back out here and do some mowing.
El Dorado. Right there. That Rambler Rebel, that is clean. Look at this, the chrome even shines.
It looks like the glass is all intact.
Yeah, nobody broke the glass.
Yeah, they've already got vandals out here, you know, kids come out here and shoot
Yeah.
at 'em and
Yeah.
stuff.
I know.
We know. We've lost some of our vehicles, shot right through the barn windows.
A little Buick Special with air conditioning. There's my rear bumper, Renee, but it's too far away.
Yeah.
For one of my episodes, I bought a little Buick Special with the aluminum V8 in it. And the only thing missing is the rear bumper. Little Willys. That's an original Willys, not a fiberglass body. Little two-door sedan. And there is a 1960, the first year for Studebaker lock convertible. There were only 8,500 made. Yes, Packard, yeah. We were in
My
Alabama.
friends don't quite get me. They go, you like going to salvage yards? I said, they are so amazing. You don't understand. They're amazing.
Everybody goes fishing, everybody goes hunting. I go junkyards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I interviewed a man in White, Georgia in December, the day before Christmas, who has over 4,000 cars and mows over 6 miles of paths so people can walk through his yard. It's an outdoor museum and it's not for parts anymore. He stopped parting. He makes more money people coming from around the world to walk through his yard and pay him to take pictures.
It's crazy.
His son and his grandson, that's what they do now. They maintain 6 miles of paths.
It's amazing.
And he said he would rather walk through somebody else's junkyard than go to a World's Fair. And I said, you and me both. That's why I'm here. We had a great, he did the same thing you're doing, Dave. Took us in his Jeep and took us through all the paths and just gave us a history. His place is called Old Car City, USA.
But this is much better because,
Well, you've built this to have the option.
right, and you can see, people can see what they can buy, which is amazing. Now pan down, honey, just pan down there.
Yep,
It's just amazing to
yep, row after row.
Did you see that Moreland over on the other side?
Yes, I did. And
They're pretty rare, aren't they?
yes, and I just videotaped one that was a sister to it in northeast Kansas. But yours is going to get on first, because you're in a hurry. He's
Yes,
not.
we are.
He's not in a hurry.
He runs his yard as a business, and when I get to his, he'll get on. And if somebody sees it, I'll tell them where it is.
I'm sure we will. Now this old power wagon coming up, that's an old panel, 3/4 ton.
Oh, yes.
And they cut the back off, but that's a pretty rare outfit according to a Dodge guy right there.
Right.
I think most of the running gear is in it. We're trying to look around for the hood, but we haven't found it yet.
It's probably white, but not necessarily.
Now this little Tempest here, this has got a V8 in it with a factory tack. And we haven't decided if it's got a 4-speed or a 3-speed yet, but that is a rare car according to our buddy Ethan.
Yeah, and it's got the 326 emblem on the grill.
And that's why we're trying to think it might possibly have a 4-speed in it. And it's got a factory tack in the dash.
And it's a two-door sedan.
Yeah, it's a 2-door Tempest.
Yep.
That's a
Wow.
sweet little car.
Sure is.
It's like a 61 or 62 with that grill.
Right.
Here's another ranch wagon. This one's a little older.
51 or 2.
54.
Yeah. Ah,
drag cars.
Yeah,
Somebody
that's a,
will turn them into drag.
it's a Chevrolet Vega 2+2. That was a little hot rod until the engine blew. No, that's a Monza.
Yeah.
Monza 2+2. Yep. There's a big Buick. It's probably a special convertible. A 60 Biscayne. Biscayne, it was likely a 3-speed, not necessarily.
Some people will buy a car, strip a few parts off it, and leave the car in it.
Complete living quarters.
Oh, okay, pretty cute, huh?
That is cute. You see that, babe?
Let's
It
get
says
the logo.
Welfare Winnebago.
Yeah. Yep.
Welfare Winnebago.
Welfare Winnebago. Yep.
Oh, 283 Chevy, that was somebody put in it. That's not the original motor, but it
Obviously.
helped it go down the road a lot better.
I guess it did. And it's been rewired.
Yeah, it's definitely got some wiring issues.
Had a few dents you took care of.
We took care of quite a few dents and we had to weld some panels in, but it looks real great right now. Because a car that won't start will not get you into trouble. One that won't stop will.
You say you like old trucks. If you've been looking for one and you've had no luck, well, come along with us, a trip down memory lane, on a walkabout. You'll be glad that you came. Say you like old cars, you say you like old trucks. If you've been looking for one and you've had no luck,